I'm Margaret. I'm 14.
What's your ideal body type?
Not mine.
You explain more in depth.
I think thinner and just like bigger boobs.
Okay. What's it like seeing all the thin models representing females even though that's not the only body type?
I think it's unfair, and I think no matter who you are, just it'll make you feel like shit.
When did you start feeling insecure?
6th grade.
What caused you to start to feel like this?
I think it's when people start becoming self-aware of like their body and then comparing yourselves to others. I think that's a huge part of it.
Have you ever skipped meals, eaten very little, or gone on any unhealthy diets?
Yeah.
Can you explain more?
I think 8th grade was a really bad year for me. It's just when you cut out like breakfast or you cut out lunch or both, and then you just start thinking like food as the enemy rather than food as nutrients and health.
Have you done anything that really isn't you, but you did anyways to fit in?
I think everyone has, to a certain degree, of just like, oh, my friend's not eating lunch today, I don't want to make them feel like weird, I won't either.
Have you ever done anything unhealthy to yourself because of insecurities?
Yeah.
How do you view yourself from a year ago versus now?
I think a year ago I was a lot more self-conscious of just like what I looked like, and like I spent a lot more time in front of the mirror, but now I'm a lot more self-conscious just in the way of, I actually look good. Like, I'm more positive about my self-judging.
How do you predict you'll feel about yourself a year from now?
I hope it's better than now. I think it's just always a roller coaster of like good weeks and bad weeks, and just thinking, this is my body, I have to get used to it.
Because I am a woman, I must make unusual efforts to succeed. If I fail, no one will say she doesn't have what it takes. They will say women don't have what it takes.
My name is Andrew. I'm 14 years old. To catcall is to make a whistle, shout, or comment of a sexual nature to a woman passing by.
Is a catcall a compliment?
I do not believe so. I think that a catcall is nowhere near a compliment. It is a sexualization.
So can you explain what it is exactly to you?
I think that it is a distasteful way of flirting. I think that it is not only judging someone on their looks, but also not, you think about people who get catcalled, and it's I personally would go as far as to say it's a violation or assault, because it is. It's a verbal assault, and it's something that I believe to just be not not a compliment, not anything of a good nature.
Okay. When was the first time you got catcalled?
First time I got catcalled was when I was 11, 10 or 11.
Where was that?
That was on my way home from school.
We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls,
you can have ambition, but not too much. You should aim to be successful, but not too successful. Otherwise, you will threaten the man.
Because I am female, I am expected to aspire to marriage.
I'm expected to make my life choices, always keeping in mind that marriage is the most important.
Now, marriage can be a source of joy and love and mutual support, but why do we teach girls to aspire to marriage and we don't teach boys the same?